So right now we've got 4 Ole Miss runners, a 5th Ole Miss runner, 6th Ole Miss runner right here in the top 10 to 15. It's early in the race. Here at John Hunt Park, you start off with about a 750, 800 meter straightaway for a nice big sweeping right-hand turn. At no point on the course at John Hunt is it any more narrow than 10 meters wide, so nice wide course, lots of opportunities to pass, very few bottlenecks. But if you are not familiar with the course, you can end up running quite a bit of extra distance if you don't know the tangents very well. Looks like there's already some separation here in the pack. Ole Miss and Auburn and Lee University are the top 6 competitors this morning. Not even a mile into the race just yet. We are sitting at about 1,200 meters right now. Nice big sweeping right-hand turn around the beautiful lake here at John Hunt. Coming up on the first mile here, about 250 out from it. Ole Miss is employing their team tactics here. 4 runners, 1 Auburn runner. See if I can get you some names here in just a few moments. I apologize, we didn't have time to get the clock up, but we will get you a clock time here in just a moment as we come up through the mile right now. So we are moving right along here. Those are girls right now. What's that Auburn number? That's what I thought, but that's not correct, I don't think. Oh well. That's Auburn Montgomery. Oh, just kidding, you're right. Alright. Alright, this is Ryan Cannon, the Auburn runner, hanging tough with the Ole Miss competitors. On the Ole Miss side, we have Luis Cruzado. No, excuse me. We have Cole Bullock. We have Toby Gillen. We have Landon McNair. And we have Cruz Gomez. So those are your top 5 competitors this morning right now. opened up about a 20-meter lead on the rest of the field as we're coming up on about the 1.5 mile mark here as we just come up to the crest of this little hill here. So on this 8K course, we're gonna do a small 3K loop followed up by a 5K loop. So the men today will complete the same second loop as the rest of the competitors this weekend. The ladies will just do one 5-kilometer loop. So right now we're right at just past a mile and a half in. .726 on the clock right now. Not sure if the pace is slowed a little bit by the front group or the chase back is picking it up a little bit, but that 20-meter gap that they had has closed a little bit. See if I can't get a name for that runner that is closing the gap here in just a moment. That is Middle Tennessee State, Brian Kiptu, who has closed the gap, sitting in 6th position now. Still 4 Ole Miss runners, Ryan Cannon of Auburn, and then Kiptu of Middle Tennessee State trying to close that gap. Looks like we got a Tulane runner in about 6th position along, or 7th position with a lead competitor. Here we're going to come back through the beginning stretch of the race here, right where the competitors started this morning. So they'll have this long straightaway right back down, and then they will complete the 5-kilometer portion of the course. Just try C1. Try C1. No, not that one. Just kidding. Try C3. Or you can manual zoom. There's a button somewhere that you can do it quickly. I can't see it. Just manual zoom if you want. Oh. Did you do it? All right, it looks like Kiptu and the Tulane competitor, as well as two Tulane, 2 Middle Tennessee runners now have joined the lead pack. So still 4 Ole Miss, 2 Tulane, 1 Auburn, 2 Middle Tennessee State, and then a lead competitor round out the top 10 right now. Then there's a little gap to 2 chase runners, Ole Miss and I believe it's Kentucky. I can't tell from here. Taking some very liberal approaches to cutting the tangents there on the inside of the course. is well recorded, so it'll be higher quality on this. You know what I'm saying? All right, so field's widening out a little bit. This is a hard section on the course to run the proper tangent. If you are tuning in right now, the best line is actually where the Ole Miss competitors on our right are, on their left of the course. But then they need to basically hold straight from there, not stay on this left line, because they are going to want to turn right just up ahead, their right. The Auburn competitor has a pretty good line as well. So we are just about 2.25 miles away from the finish here of this men's 8K at the Southern Showcase hosted by Jacksonville State University. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. If you're watching from home or on travel, we appreciate you tuning in. If you are enjoying the coverage, please like and subscribe, as we will try to continue to give you more coverage. We will have the women's race up at 8:30 as well. So this is Ryan Cannon of Auburn University taking the lead here, and this is Kip 2 of Middle Tennessee State on his shoulder, still followed up by the 4 Ole Miss competitors that have been running in that pack of 4 all morning long. Nice group, still anybody's race. All right, this mat right here will signify 2.1 miles to go here this morning. Looks like they're starting to develop a little bit of separation here with Cannon and Kip 2 of Auburn and Middle Tennessee State respectively. And then the Tulane competitor, let's see if I can get a name on him. Bib 668. Which is Bradley McAvery of Tulane University. And the top 3 runners here have created a gap here back to a second Middle Tennessee State runner. But right now it's these 3 runners pushing the pace here this morning at beautiful John Hunt Park in Huntsville, Alabama. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Southern Showcase hosted by Jacksonville State University. Beautiful morning for cross-country racing. Upper 60s right now here in Huntsville, Alabama. Right now it does look like at glance that Ole Miss does have the team competition secured right now, with the 4 runners in sight just behind that lead pack, and then it's not too far back, another 30 meters or so to their 5th runner. So barring catastrophe, they're running well as a team here. Here on the course, you do want to be on our right side, their left side, as you have a 180-degree turn coming up just ahead. 16:15 on the clock right now, with just about 1.5 miles to go. Again, this is Ryan of Auburn University leading the way right now. Two Middle Tennessee State runners, Kip 2 and Bradley of Tulane. And they have opened up about a 15-meter lead on the chase pack led by Ole Miss. The blue line, in case you're wondering at home, just signifies the center of the course. So it is not a tangent line or anything like that. Just a training tool used locally by a lot of the runners, so it helps preserve the tangent lines on the course so we're not wearing those out. All right, this is Ryan of Auburn University here, trying to assert control of the race. We're coming up on just over just over a mile to go here in just a moment. The mats that we'll cross over here in just a second are about 1.1 from the finish here. All right, we've got a slight downhill on the course before we make our final climb of the day. It's hard to tell quite how big the hill is when you're riding in a cart or sitting at home, but it is a little bit of a hill, a little bit of a climb. It's not the easiest hill to get up, but once you get to the top, you've got about 1,000 meters of downhill or flat running from the top of the hill. All right, this is Bradley of Tulane and Ryan of Auburn University, and they have created a gap of about 5 to 10 meters over Kip 2 of Middle Tennessee State, and then there's another 20-meter gap or so to the Ole Miss contingency. You may be able to tell as these runners start going up the hill, they start to labor a little bit more, shorten their stride. Auburn and Tulane have opened up a little bit more of a gap even on this hill here, but it's still Ryan of Auburn University with control of the race. Now this particular section of the course, again 10 meters wide, another opportunity or missed opportunity to run the tangents really well. Just up ahead they're going to make a sweeping left-hand turn. So they need to start drifting slowly to the middle of this course right now. The best line, honestly, would probably be right behind the gator here, as you're going to start running to the left here, and then one big final turn before we come into the home stretch. We will try to have clock going for the ladies race. We apologize, but as we all know as fans of cross country, the times don't matter, the places do. So this is Ryan and Bradley of Auburn and Tulane. Looks like Ryan might just run away with this thing here. We're coming up on just about 600 to go here at the Southern Showcase in Huntsville, Alabama. Host school is Jacksonville State University. Their head coach and meet director, Jeremy Province, has done a wonderful job with this meet the last few years. And Huntsville is glad to partner with him on this excellent event. All right, this is Ryan now, opened up a 20-meter lead on Bradley of Tulane, followed up by another 30-meter gap back to Kiptu of Middle Tennessee State. Nice downhill here, so if you've got anything left in the legs, you can really open it up and accelerate on this downhill. Ryan's opened up a nice gap here. Gonna come in comfortably now, 30 meters on his next competitor. We're coming up on 200 to go here in just a moment. This is Ryan Cannon of Auburn University here at the 2023 Southern Showcase hosted by Jacksonville State University. Can we go through? No? This is Ryan Cannon of Auburn University with 50 meters to go, going to take home the win today at the 2023 Southern Showcase here in Huntsville, Alabama. Wrapped up right now. Yes, thanks for tuning in. There is sound. We just had it muted at the finish line. Lots of background noise and music going. So we will have audio for the women's race with commentary going. So just stay tuned. The women's race is at 8:30. So hang around. Go get you a cup of coffee. Go for a quick, 3-mile run, as long as you can do it less than 30 minutes. And then come back and join us at 8:30 for the women's race, which should be an excellent event. Thanks for tuning in to the 2023 Southern Showcase hosted by Jacksonville State University. We appreciate you tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the coverage, and we'll be back in about a month or so as we stream the coverage of the Randolph High School Invitational here at John Hunt Park, and look forward to having you tune in there. Appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful day.